Hello everybody, welcome back to Football Manager 2021 for the Man United save, and there is big news in the Man United save, and that is we beat Dynamo Kiev 3-1, and not only did we beat Dynamo Kiev 3-1, if I can draw your attention to where the mouse is, Daniel Sturridge scored, 69th minute goal. He actually got a second one in the 94th, but it was disallowed. But we did beat Dynamo Kiev 3-1 at Man United at Old Trafford. We rotated the team a bit. We still had a pretty strong back four in midfield, but we went with Cavani and Sturridge up front to give Greenwood, Rashford and Martial all a bit of a rest. And Daniel Sturridge scored. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you won't see the tweet I put out. At CultureDef is only you need to follow me. And yeah, basically it just said, sod all the doubters, Daniel Sturridge has done it. I mean, he hasn't scored since, he's barely played. But there he is, Daniel Sturridge, 4 appearances for a 6.5 in the league, absolutely dreadful. But he has got 1 goal in 2 starts, and that is the stat you'd look at, wouldn't you? 2 starts, 50% of those starts he's scored a goal. So, yeah, I mean, brilliant. Today, we've got a really tough game. We're actually playing against Arsenal in today's game. So we're going to bring that forward and get that game going. The games in between, as well, it's all got a bit strange, really. Since the Bayern Munich 5-2 win in the last episode, spoilers, Leicester 2-2. Club Brugge, we lost 2-1, which was really annoying. We went back to a formation that involved wingers. We sort of matched them up and wanted to try and go there and see if this formation could work for us with wingers. It didn't. And we started with that because we went 2-0 down to Leicester and actually got it back to 2-2 by playing wingers. So I do think, although it looks like the diamond was a bit overpowered and OP in these ones, I do think that actually being tactically astute in game and making decisions on what you see is really useful, which is what you want the game to do. So 3-1 we beat Kiev with Sturridge scoring, and we beat West Ham as well with Mason Greenwood getting the goal as well. Today though we've got Arsenal, and we'll probably just play Arsenal because I don't really fancy playing Dynamo Kiev. We could do. Yeah, why not? We'll play Dynamo Kiev again if we get time. And but we've had an international break. Some people have come back a little bit fatigued, so McTominay, Telles, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Pogba, Bruno, Hassoum, Aour, Rashford as well have all come back a little bit tired. They've all got quite a heavy match load, which is something I'm not which I'm not too keen to play people on like that. But obviously, this is first v fourth. But if we win, it's a game in hand, and we would go top if we beat Arsenal. So. And technically, with everybody playing this weekend, we would go top with a game in hand. So it's quite a crucial game. So I'm actually glad we've come back for this one. However, Arsenal worry me. Not just because they're top of the league, but they play a very wide formation. And I really think it's going to destroy our diamond, to be honest. And I'm basically going to tell the fullbacks to sit back and not attack, because the pace of Aubameyang, they'll have Lacazette that they could bring on. They've got really good going forward. Yeah, they're a little bit weak at the back when you look at them. But if they overload the fullbacks and push Bellerin and Tierney up to support Willian and Pepe, we could be screwed. We could literally be bent over and screwed, because could be painful. They're in great form. They're playing well. So we're going to have to wait and see. Now, we are being recommended to change back to the 4-2-3-1 wide and go to a cautious mentality. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to really change the way we're playing, but we will select the team. So David De Gea will keep his place in goal for this one. Wan-Bissaka is fresh off making his England debut, so he will come in at right back. But as I said, we're just gonna change this to a fullback on. So the fullback is a key player. With the support duty, he'll support the midfield by providing extra width, and we'll look for crosses and through balls when the opportunity arises. Yeah, I think don't actively push forward on either side. I think if the opportunity arises, then we go for it. So we're going to go Maguire. We're going to pick Lindelof next to him because he's trained really well and he's in good form. His morale is brilliant. So Lindelof comes in next to him. And then at left back, we'll go with Alex Telles. Scored his first goal for Brazil. He's in pretty decent form. Match sharpness is good. Very much has overtaken Luke Shaw as the starting left back. In the anchorman role, I'd love to start McTominay, but he's knackered after Scottish duty. So we're probably going to start Fred in that role. In the Mazzala next to him, we're actually going to start Bruno Fernandes, who's been playing brilliantly in there. Van der Beek's going to play as a box-to-box. We're going to change that to be a deep-line playmaker on support so that he doesn't push up all so much and does actually offer a bit more support in the midfield. Because with the anchorman, I'm wondering, do I want Fred as an anchorman? Because ideally, I probably don't want him to hold position. I probably actually want him to sort of drift if the fullbacks push up. Yeah, protection against the counter-attack. I think that's what I want, to be honest. Is the anchor man the one that anchor the defence? He doesn't venture too far from his position either to close down the opposition or support the more advanced players. No, I'm going to go half-back so that Fred drops in, picks the ball up. He may not be totally the best player to do that. He's got decent passing. He's a good all-rounder, isn't he? He's a good sort of holding player, so I think he'll be okay. Into the attacking midfield role, we will put in Aouar there, and I'm going to sneeze. There we go. And we'll cut that out, hopefully. Editor Dave, remember. And up front, it's obviously going to be Martial and Rashford, who have been quite the deadly duo for us this season. Cavani goes on the bench, Greenwood goes on the bench, Sancho goes on the bench, Pogba can go on the bench, Aarons and Bailly can go on the bench, as well as Henderson in goal. So I think that's how we're going to line up. I think basically I'm worried about Aubameyang's pace. So I think if we don't pressure them as much in this game, let their defence have it. They've got 3 at the back. Let the defence have it. I don't think we should counter-press either. I don't think we should go and... Because if we go and press them, that's going to ruin our shape. And we need these back 5 in position. We will go to the centre-backs. We're not going to distribute it quickly. I'm more than happy for us to sort of just hang on to the ball for a little bit. We are going to try and go through the middle. We'll see how that goes. Slightly more direct. I'm happy with that. Be more expressive. Yeah, we'll keep that on. We'll keep that on. Okay, so again, you've got to ignore the red. That is a bug that has been reported on the forums. This is a beta, so if there's any bugs that you do see, then please do report them on the forum. And it's the best way to let the developers of the game SI know what's going on. So let's get into it. It's always a big game, Arsenal v Man United. They're playing press Aubameyang. We'll try it. We'll try it. So they're starting Lacazette up front, actually. They're starting... That's weird, because it wasn't predicted to be that. Who is Andrea Papetti? And he's on the bench for them. Why can't you click into players? Why can't you click into players? That's really annoying. But anyway, into the dressing room we go. We'll go and look and see who Papetti is in a minute. The media have given you a lot of credit. Go out there and put on a worthy display. Maybe. Yeah, go on. Hands in pockets. Go and put on a worthy display. They like that. They like that. Mike Phelan does have good motivating things, so it's always useful to go with and have a look at that. What have we got? So... Pump fist, I have faith. Pump fist, I have faith. Pump fist, I have faith. There we go. Into the tunnel interview. Having the best defence in the Premier Division must have you looking forward to another win. I want to win, first and foremost. As the leading scorers in the Premier Division, are you looking forward to another positive match in front of goal? I want my team to play on the front foot, and the boys have done that really well so far. I think they can continue. Arsenal's recent good run has them first in the Premier Division form table. Are they a threat? They are a threat, but so are we. We can't be scared of this sort of challenge. We have to embrace it, enjoy the opportunity to try and win. Are you confident going into this match, 4th in the Premier Division form table and playing well? I want to keep us going. If it helps keep morale up, that is great. We're playing in the Zebra kit. Let's see how we get on with this one. Arsenal at the Emirates, always a tough game. So it looks like we're starting on the front through it. Tellez throws it in. Van der Beek's beaten in the air. It's a really poor clearance from Aubameyang. Wan-Bissaka looks to get into the box. He's on the right-hand side. Lays it back. Bruno into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka gets around his man. Bruno. Oh, why did he go for a weird 1-2 there over the top? Maguire brings it down nicely into Fred. Fred with the ball to Bruno. And Bruno's not started this game well. Aubameyang into Lacazette. And Arsenal aren't chucking as many men forward as I thought they would. But there is Saka on the left-hand side. He's up against Wan-Bissaka, lays it in. Aubameyang round one, shoots. It's a great save from David De Gea. Really good save, that one. Bellerin shoots, and De Gea again with a good save. Let's drop this down just to balance to start. I don't think we need to be playing all-out attack, to be honest. There's Saka over the corner. Fires this one in. De Gea with a good save. And, yeah, good. Let's slow it down. Get to our rhythm. But it's Arsenal again. Saka with a delivery in, headed away by the defender, who was Bruno Fernandes. Will get there first ahead of Saka. Clears it up the line towards Martial. Oh, what a turn. He's got Mr. Rashford MBE in the middle. Martial goes on his own. Oh, he's missed. He's missed a glorious opportunity. What's he playing at there? What is he playing at? But I've just realised my camera is... I've lowered it down, so we'll just pop that back up there so you can see the mentality and stuff. Willian on the edge into Saka. Saka back to Willian. Willian to Chambers. Chambers all the way back out to Saka, and he's got lots of time and space to pick across. He actually jogs it back into Chambers. We're happy for Chambers to have the ball. He's not going to be much danger. Asamoah puts in a tackle but can't get it. That's a decent ball to invite Mustafi forward, and wow, Bruno Fernandes really went into that tackle. Aubameyang shoots. Oh, it's bottom corner. What a goal. There isn't much you can do about a finish like that. I mean, Bruno Fernandes literally tried to chop Mustafi in half, didn't he? Absolutely ridiculous. But Aubameyang with, well, a lovely goal. It was Mustafi here, got round Bruno Fernandes' tackle. Aubameyang, one touch onto that right foot. Its body angle looked all sorts of wrong, but it's a good finish at 1-0 Arsenal. Fred on the ball, looks for Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Fred's still there, though. Wan-Bissaka, back to Fred. Fred holds on to it, into Van der Beek. Fred, into Martial, who's dropped a bit deep. Oh, there's space on the left for Telles, but it goes backwards into Martial. What a ball from Van der Beek. Martial hits the post. Oh, man, it's just not working for us. He was offside, but he's hit the post. Really annoying. Leno with the goal kick goes short, holding back to Mustafi, and Mustafi holds on to it. Out left to Saka. Saka goes over the top. Maguire had to win that header and does. Van der Beek into Fred. Fred to Maguire. Goes to Bruno Fernandes. I feel like we are lacking a little bit of space on the wings, but Rashford's in. Oh, what a terrible finish, Marcus. Come on. We need those to go in. Not sure how that doesn't... Okay, it did just jump the XG quite a lot. So we have a higher XG than Arsenal at the moment. So, I mean, tactically, I feel like we're getting this pretty right. It's just a superb finish from Aubameyang, as that's a ball through as well. Rashford's in. This time he gets it. His 11th goal of the season, and it's 1-1. And just as we went ahead in XG, we do bring it back to 1-1. And Rashford missed the earlier chance, but sticks that one away. And very nice. Maguire... I think the tweaks we've done tactically do appear to have worked, as Rashford's in. Lovely finish. Leno's not saving that one. And, Marcus Rashford proving that as an out-and-out striker, he's probably the main man at Man United in this save at the moment. But at half-time, it is 1-1. You can just see, we jumped just with XG to make it, when we did make it 1-1. And that's good to see it. Generally, XG's a good... It's probably the best indicator you've got to say that things are going right in the game. We will dive into some analysis in a minute. I've gone to the team talk first. So I think I'm going to say I'm happy. I am going to say I'm happy. We're away at Arsenal, who are top of the league. It's gone pretty damn well. Can you go back to analysis? I don't think you can. Can you only look at analysis when it first comes up on that page? That's a bit silly. It's not a bit silly. It's very silly. Oya's not having a good game. Neither is Telles. So we could move Fernandes up. And we could bring on Pogba, who is a little bit tired. Not in best sharpness. He has got good morale, though. Hassan is okay, but he's having a poor game. And I feel like that is a crucial position. That attacking midfield one. Our strength and depth in midfield is brilliant. I'm really happy with the signings we've made to make that so strong. Telles, we don't have Luke Shaw on the bench, but we can always bring Max Aarons onto the left if needs be. So corner, it's Saka. Saka puts this one in. Van der Beek heads it away. Willian keeps it alive back to Saka. Saka gets into the box, drives towards goal, and De Gea stood strong. Good save. Still 1-1. Early chance for Arsenal, though. Corner, Bruno Fernandes. Swings it in and holding easy header away. Bruno should keep that one in and could potentially get this back into a more attacking position. Fred back to Lindelof. Lindelof into Van der Beek to Fred. Back to Lindelof into Martial. Into Pogba. Bruno Fernandes shot blocked, cleared away. Well, and everyone's backed off Lacazette and let him bring the ball down. As Lacazette runs, but great tackle from Alex Telles. We need him to sort of get in the game a little bit more. Telles, we could tell him to push up and focus down the left, which might be an idea. But at the moment, I'm not too upset with a 1-1 draw. I'd say if it was real life Arsenal and they were like whatever they are in the league, like 12th and we were 13th or whatever, then I'd probably go a bit more attacking. But Arsenal at home at the Emirates when they're winning the league, I don't think a draw is too bad. Lacazette, we're not drawing anymore. It's 1-1. And that is annoying. So we are actually going to put you back to a fullback on attack. And we're going to ask to focus down the left for a little bit as we get Alex Telles more forward down that side. It was Aubameyang who just held onto the ball. First cross was blocked. Saka picked it up. And the cross comes in. Lacazette just lost Lindelof. Terrible marking from Victor Lindelof and an easy header for Lacazette to make it 2-1, to be honest. And that is not very good. Alex Telles drops to a 6.3. So maybe we do just take him off and bring in Max Aarons on that left with 20 minutes to go. I think that's what we're going to do. If he's playing that ball, it's 6.4, so he's gone slightly up. But Max Aarons can come in. We're going to have to push We are going to have to push the fullbacks forward a little bit more. We'll go back to down the middle. Try and just overload them down there. Van der Beek is frustrated and knackered on a 6.7. Do we go to a 4-3-3? I think we do. Let's go. Van der Beek off. Greenwood on. We're going to put Martial, Rashford and Greenwood in a front three. Fernandes drop in here. Fred come up there. And we're going for a flat 4-3-3. Now, advance forward runs into the channels, I think, doesn't he? Both score and create goals. Yeah, let's go. We're going to go proper attacking here. We're going to go for a poacher down the middle, which I think would be Greenwood. In my mind, Greenwood is the best at being a poacher. Yeah, but then I guess, actually, you probably want that because Martial is probably... No, what am I talking about? Rashford is... We've just shown that Rashford's an unbelievable goal scorer. Complete forward on attack. Do everything. Anthony Martial one side. Greenwood the other. We have Fernandes as a Mazzala. We're going to have Fred in the middle doing the more defensive role. And then Pogba as a playmaker. And we need something to happen, don't we? We need it to happen. We need to go and press them now. We need to go and get the ball back. Bruno's probably going to get sent off, but there's not much we can do about that. We need to go and counter them, get it back, go quickly, go to the playmakers. In possession of the ball, higher tempo, standard passing. Let's put a little bit more width on the attack because it's now naturally central with this 4-3-3. Let's see if this is going to get us back into it. XG, we're still up on XG, so you can say Arsenal have had more shots and stuff, but we've created the better chances. And with just over 10 minutes to go, Max Aarons into Pogba. It is headed away by Pepe, who's come on for them. Fred into Bruno. Ball through Martial's in acres of space. He's stuck it in. Come on. Great tactics, but the referee's checking it. It's going to go to VAR. It's going to go to VAR, and it normally means they cancel it out. They don't give it. It's disallowed. Oh, it's disallowed. Oh, he is. He's a couple of foot off, isn't he, as Martial. It's a great finish from him. But maybe this and the 4-3-3, again, it gives us that solidity in midfield and the striking options we've got. Ah, gutted. 3 minutes of injury time. Aubameyang's looking to turn. In it goes. Lindelof will get there, clears it away. Martial will pick this up. And now we should technically have a 3-on-3 here. We've got Greenwood on the far post. Greenwood at the far post. Greenwood's at the far post. Greenwood hits it. Come on. Yes, come on. With 3 minutes of injury time to go, we make it 2-2. I was calling it Greenwood at the far post all the way through that attack. And the three up front when we're struggling. It could be a formation to go to for us. Martial, Greenwood and Rashford shoots back across the goalkeeper. What a ball. Great running from Martial. Great clearance from Lindelof. 2-2 with a minute to go. Should I have gone a bit more defensive? Aarons tries to play it through to Martial into Pepe. Nicolas Pepe up against Pogba. Pepe still comes forward with it, and my worry is that I haven't changed tactics quick enough as Pepe is still going. Pepe shoots, hits the side net, an absolutely terrible shot at the end of it. David De Gea has the ball in his hands. It's probably going to be the full-time whistle. That is a foul, though. Are we going to have enough time to take this foul and put it into the box? Can we just maybe dink this over the defence and get some runners in? They're playing a very high line. Lindelof. I said I'd be happy with a draw, and being 2-1 down in the 89th minute, you've got to be delighted with a draw. Pogba out to Wan-Bissaka. Up against Saka. Good tackle. Go out for a throw. That will probably be the end of the game, I imagine, but oh my word, what a game. What a game. Wan-Bissaka will take the throw in, and it goes up towards Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes brings it down. Pogba's on the edge. It's not over yet. Wan-Bissaka puts the cross in. Is he fouled? Martial! Oh, he saved it. Leno saved it. The ball's back in from Max Aarons. It's headed away. And Leno has just pulled out a fantastic save from the end there. Mason Greenwood comes on and gets man of the match. Oh, bloody hell. What a game. What a bloody game. I mean, I've got to praise him, haven't I? I've got to say, I'm happy. You're unlucky. I mean, I'm going to say I'm happy. I mean, they're not that happy with that team talk. But 2-1 down in the 89th minute. How disappointing is it to fail to take full advantage of your game in hand? Shake my head. I don't think it matters where we are at this stage. It's like 9 games in. Mason Greenwood was the saviour for your side. Football was about moments like that. It was something special. What sort of impact do you think a goal just before half-time met? It was good to score. forced them to change their plans. Talk us through Anthony Martial's late miss that could have seen you win. I'm sure he'd have scored it 9 times out of 10 and we deserved to win, but that's football. We go again. Positives in the match. I mean, I want the answer that says Leno pulled out an incredible save, but we'll say, 9 times out of 10 he would score it. Sacco was the best player. I thought he was decent. Let's just say that. But there were 2-2, a very entertaining game at the top of the league. Wowee, what a goal. Greenwood does well. We've got the post-match press conference. A good number of journalists in attendance. Also, we've attracted the global media, so let's let them speak to Mike Phelan for that one. But 2-2, what a game. I don't know if I've got the energy to do Dynamo Kiev. I don't think I have. Let's progress this save forward a bit. We're actually going to come back maybe towards the end of December now for 2 games against the Merseyside clubs, Liverpool and Everton. See if we can go one better than the draw we got against Liverpool last time. Let's do that. Liverpool and Everton. So we're going to play quite a number of games away from the camera. But Liverpool and Everton back just before the January transfer window. So have a think about who you think we need to buy, what places potentially buy, who do we sell on. As you can see, I think that literally proves changing to that 4-3-3 and adjusting tactics really does seem to make a difference in FM21 this year, which is really, really good. A lot of you seem to be liking the analysis stuff that I'm doing as well. So I'll now that I know that you can't go back to it once you've gone to the team talk, I will incorporate that a bit more. And I think games like Liverpool and Everton will be where it's really viable and really useful. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, really good. I hope you're enjoying it. Leave a like. Let me know what you think about that game and about the tactics and how you're enjoying Football Manager. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.